Hey, welcome back. Happy Easter weekend to everyone. Just want to come out and reconnect with you all here. I know it's a different kind of Easter, and many of you probably disappointed because you could not take the trip you planned, or you cannot even see your family and things like that. I just want to reach out and wish everybody to look for positive things. Thank you, James. Look for inspiration, be creative, use using some technology this weekend. If you have somebody who lives not that far, you can still in most cases stop by and bring a little sweet surprise like some lovely flowers or a little treat. Hi Glenn, hi James. And yes, it is difficult, but at least most of us, and I think all of us, all people that I know from my channel are healthy, doing well. So that's something so important to be grateful for. Hi, Bill. Hi, Mike. I am just reaching out today. Don't really have a particular message, but I want to tell you I definitely miss you. I used to do the live show every day, but I would like to hear from you ideas and comments on the improvements for the channel. So sometimes less is more, and sometimes you do go out of your way to be as much in touch as possible. Meanwhile, look at these beautiful flowers. Spring is here, and we are going to make it. No matter what, we are going to make it. Important. Wait, the sun. Well, I'm not gonna complain about the sun. We do have some sun, and and that is good. That is wonderful. It's such a treat for us. It's such a treat for us here to have a sunny day. It's just, oh, thank you. So I would like to thank you all for. I would like to thank you all for taking action and following up with my request about sharing your thoughts under the videos and hitting the um, thumbs up button and things like that. Thank you so much. I want to share with you my thoughts. Why do I decide to make some changes and things like this? Whatever you do in life, you always want to improve. You always want to keep going. You don't want to get stuck and do the same thing every day. Who is agreeing with me here? I see you want to you want to keep evolving, and that's the main thing for the channel updates. By the way, James, I'm not sure if you know this, but we have been having calls every Wednesday, except we taking a Wednesday next coming Wednesday. Okay, I have some commitments this coming week, and also we had a 2 hour call. So 2 hour call is a little bit too much, so we're just gonna have one hour call. Or if we ever go for 2 hours, if we're having too much fun, then we are skipping the call next week. So I will remind you all who are on my Patreon that before the day of the call. So we'll see. We'll have a regular schedule one day, but this is just, I just wanted to take my time to connect with everyone. It's important during these times, isn't it? It's important. And tomorrow, if you feel a little bit lonely, and you feel like, oh, nobody's reaching out to me, reach out to somebody. I have one relative in my family. He is always I love him very much, but he always counting for other people reach out to him. He's always upset that people forget about something, and I always have to remind him that the phone works both ways. By the way, so we need to remember this. And our connection call is just discussion time and fun time, and we laugh a lot. James, I know you missed yes, you missed twice. I had it every week, and you know what, I take part of the responsibility on myself, because maybe I should announce it. I thought that I had announced that pretty clear, but probably I didn't. So now you know. And once we have another call, which is about a little less than 2 weeks from now, I will make a reminder. So this video is just a video for the channel updates. I don't have any particular message. I don't teach you anything today. I just want to come and connect, because I was taking evening times for my own, how to say this, my own recharging and reconnection, and my own personal life and things like that. But it's a morning message, okay? It's a morning message. Well, it's actually afternoon. This is what happens when you're on quarantine. You think it's morning, but it's afternoon. So, no, I do not teach Russian. Taya Ukraine does. And she appreciates Indian people, especially, I know. So do I. So yes, I want to encourage you gentlemen, share what would you like to see on the channel. Do you have any thoughts, any ideas? Meanwhile, I want to propose you this. You will thank you so much for those of you who have been active and getting those thumbs up and getting those comments. It's really time to grow. It's really time to grow. It's time to have a discussion. If you don't like the topic, if you don't like the representation, if you don't like what I do, as I said earlier, maybe I'll do something else. It's totally fine. So I'm not trying to. I just want to see what do we really have, and are these topics relevant? Maybe I should change my topics. Maybe I should do something else. And of course, I want to see if we could grow. It is a good time to focus on growth, right? So I do think it's a very good time to make some changes, and just to make things a little bit more interactive as well. So happy Easter, everybody! Happy Easter weekend. I hope you have beautiful sun just like I do, like we do here in Michigan for a minute. So okay, what else did I want to share? So yes, a lot of you do not know the new rules, so you have no idea. I have people reaching out to me. I don't understand. What should we do? What is changing? Why are you not coming live every day? What happened? Are you sick? What's happening? No, I'm not sick. I'm doing great. Don't worry about me. I'm not the person you need to be warned about right now. So what's happening is I'm releasing a video, and I want to see your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. I want to see if you like the video, that you push the thumbs up button. And I mean, if you like the video, if you don't like the video, don't worry about it. It's not for everyone. And I want to see, who is really listening, first of all. Because if somebody can make the whole video and spend all of this time, heart and soul, and it's not good enough to push a a like button, there is a misconnection right there. There is something wrong, right? Do you guys agree? There is something wrong. Maybe I will be helping more people behind the scenes because people reaching out to me, and my update is that I would like to we do have Patreon, but I also want to make a coaching club because a lot of people reaching out to me with the same question or similar question or they need guidance. And we may have a club that's I come for an hour or two or however long, and I just answer questions. And every meeting gonna be dedicated to particular questions because I'm not capable to answer so many emails and so many requests. But I also don't want people to feel ignored. And at the same time, when you do not do anything to get the knowledge, when you don't put any effort, when it doesn't cost you anything, um, you more most likely you won't get out of that anything either. So it would be something where it could be good value for you, and it would be a win-win situation because you can have an interactive communication with me. So it's something I'm working on. I'm considering doing that. And in general, I work a lot behind the scenes. And something about working with people, it's not like you can have talking like you can have 10 people a day or 20 people a day or 30 people a day. No, it takes, if you really doing it, it takes a lot of your energy. Even doing the live videos, I don't know if any of you ever done a live video. When you really talk for a long time and you connect with people, it takes a lot of energy, especially if you have a genuine message. So yes, yeah, everybody is fine. It's kind of weird. I don't really get myself aggravated about these news. I look at things a little bit different, and I know it may sound a little bit, strange. If so, I just feel that something is going to happen, if you were gonna die from something. Listen, how many people are living right now before this COVID 19 doing absolutely nothing with their life? Doing nothing every day. You know how many people without the COVID 19 and quarantine, all they do is sit on their butt all day and eating and watching stupid shows and don't go out anyway? A lot of people live without purpose. A lot of people, not having any structure, do not have any goals, do not have appreciation for everything they have, take health for granted, take everything, and complain about life consistently. So, maybe COVID 19 will wake up people that life actually have value. A lot of people do not see value in their own life because they waste it every single day. They put it to trash. Every day goes right to the trash. There is, a lot of people just don't live the life. And talking about quarantine, I have no fear. I don't know what it is. I have no fear. I don't think about it. I believe if you have purpose, if you have things to do them. There are certain things you cannot control. I'm not in denial that there is crisis, people are getting sick. I'm not in denial of that. But I think that just living in this fear is actually, do you know, there is nothing more that lowers the immune system as fear and anxiety, and also sitting inside of the house. Once I'm done with this video, I'm out for some little shopping and walks outside while we can. It doesn't mean anything dangerous, but even if you can't go out of your house, you can sit outside, breathe fresh air. I used to have asthma, so I want to tell you something. The you hear this from the person who suffered severely from asthma, almost died when I was a child several times. I recovered completely from that. I don't even, I'm telling you, I hadn't seen my doctor in years. Doctor told me that, my doctor was very sweet. She said, "Oh my gosh, you look the same." So I'll see you in the next 8 years. She's so sweet. But as a person who've been through this, sitting inside of the building, this is the worst environment for the lung disease and for asthma people. So if you have asthma, if you have cough, or if you smoke, that's really awful for people who smoke. I wish you would quit that. But you take a chair and sit in your yard. Maybe you have some problems with your legs or whatever. For the most part of Michigan, as I don't know about your state or your country, but for the most part of Michigan, you can walk around, you can breathe the air. You cannot come close to somebody, but you can still go out. It's legal, it's not forbidden. So once again, they're not gonna say this on TV, but as a person who was severely sick from asthma, there is nothing worse than being inside of the house all day. It's horrible for your lungs. If for some reason you are scared to death to go out, open all of your windows everywhere. Let the air come in and circulate inside of your house and move. So I don't know about many people are out. I'm looking right now at my front window. Definitely not many people are out. I think people, where I live, people have yards. People have, I have a smaller yard because I'm downtown. But a lot of people here who lives a little further, they have bigger yards, and we have trails, not a playground. You cannot go playground or some other activity like that, but you can get out. And I'm telling you, being inside of the house, fear, depression, anxiety will make your chances of getting sick, maybe not even with COVID-19, but with something else. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Health is pretty much subject to your mind and your mindset. And when you keep telling yourself you're weak, you're vulnerable, that increases your chances to get sick, if with COVID-19 or anything else. And Americans, I'm just gonna generalize, are so terrible with this. I had to fight to open windows. I had to fight to go outside, like back in time. It's just awful. So anyway, I'm just telling this to you because you're like my YouTube family. I know a lot of people, this message is really for my like smaller circle of people. I may keep it for a while, and then I may take it down from the channel. But coming down to the channel, do you guys agree that there may be no need for me to making live videos every day? So what I was thinking, I may consider doing a live video once a week. It would be nice to have a particular time and a day when I do it, but I can make an announcement on Facebook, and I can put note on YouTube when I go live. Well, when I do live, we go all over the place. When I record the video and it's pre-recorded for you, you can actually listen to the topic, and then I can go live at some point and we can share and talk, right? We can share thoughts and talk. So maybe we can have a format where, you listen and then I got some comments and thumbs up, because I don't think anybody wants to do more work if this work that you already made is not digested. I think David, just a minute, I think David is fairly new person and doesn't know that I have 800. I have 900. Okay, I have over 900 videos now, by the way. I have old statistics here. So, yeah, I love connecting with you. Like, this video I don't have a particular message. I just want to come out because by the end of the day, I may have, want to take my own personal time and enjoy things that I preach. So I want to make sure that I'm coming on in the daylight. Well, Bill, my videos are still gonna be coming. So okay, so my videos with topics still gonna be coming, but they are gonna be coming as often as I. So right now we have a minimum of 50 thumbs up or 50 likes and 50 comments. So if you in the first 24 to 48 hours, if you comment, if you share your thoughts, if you engage in conversation on this video, if you put all the thumbs up, my video may come in the next 5 hours. But if it takes, so it actually is in your hands how often my video are going to come. I'm gonna repeat this again. It's in your hands how often my videos will be coming. So if I have great engagement, if you comment, if you share, if you don't forget to put a like on the video, and you really having a lot to say, you first of all, I will address that video in my next live video like this as I'm talking to you with you right now, but also the new video will be released. How about that? What do you guys think? And when I come live, so here is the fun part, guys, for you. When I come live, instead of trying to deliver the topic, you already listen to the topic. So when I come live, we can just have Q&A. We can just chat, sniff the flowers, sniff the flowers, talk. I can bring my tea. It's gonna be called It's Your Cup of Tea. It's gonna be your cup of tea show. And you can ask questions, we can discuss differences of our views, and we can just chill, and maybe it will go for an hour. But you will get that concise, more put together information, because you have to think about people who listen to the video later, and they hear me talking to this guy, to that person, to that man, and this way it's hard to hear the line of the video. So this is just my thoughts. I need also to have some personal time to have I need to sniff the roses and tulips and everything. Yes. And I want to tell you also something. For my Patreon members, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, especially during this time, being there. I will post the videos that we have missed, like James had missed our gym, our PJ sessions. So I'll post those calls. Actually, we talk about prenup. So James, you might be interested. I mean, talk is a not the right word, but I hope you will understand what we're talking. It's always laughter. But I also want to say, if I have an impulse to go live somewhere, let's say I'm at the beautiful park, you already know me. When I'm inspired by something, I can't help it, and sometimes I just have to go live. And people who are next to me like, why do you have to always go live? And sometimes I just have this impulse, and I just feel that somebody may see this message, and just it has nothing to do with dating with Ukrainian women. It's just I see the message and I want to share it. So these videos, some of them I'll keep on YouTube, and some of them they will be live as they air. And then when I'm done, they will be posted in Patreon. So for those of you who are in a smaller circle, because I also tend share some very personal things once in a while, or somebody else may do that. So yeah, we'll figure this out this way. So I'm actually giving you the driver's seat now when I'm thinking. When you get my content videos, you can be focused, watch. If you don't like it, I get no response, that's a sign to me that it's not something you want to see or hear. But hopefully that you do. And if you are very active, I will not have time to rest. Because when I post my one of my latest videos, I was like, this is so new. It couldn't take them a week to figure out that I need their activity and interaction. And I was sharing with a friend that, I have plenty of time, I don't have to record anything. And then the next day I checked the video, I'm like, oh god, I have to release a video. So we'll see. But I want to tell you that at least once a week we will schedule a live show like right now. So basically I scheduled it myself. So just like right now, we'll schedule a live show. Oh my god. Yes, we'll schedule a live show, and we'll talk. We can discuss. I can answer some questions that I'll see under the videos, and we'll have fun. It doesn't have to be structured. We can laugh and do all kinds of inappropriate things. Not inappropriate, but fun things, right? Oh, thank you, John. Okay, I'm gonna read your comments. Let me read your comments before I take off in this beautiful day. I love your ADD. Look at that chicken. Chicken? I don't have any chickens. I have tulips. I have all kinds of things. I love decorating and things like this. Chicken? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yes, I know. Glenn, I know that Detroit. I'm about 2 hours from Detroit, and I know, Glenn, it must be difficult to be so close. Um, yes, be careful. What can I tell you? Still try to, try to do something to put yourself in a better mindset. I understand. It's pretty disturbing, but as long as you're home, you're safe, open your windows, do some work. You are a very highly accomplished and smart person. Find something that you never have time. Like every day when you come from work, you're like, I was going to do this, but boy, I'm tired. Maybe we'll have some house parties when this is over, right? Because you know it's a time to look through your clutter. Let me tell you about some clothes. I looked through my closets, and I was wondering how many women could wear. So I'm gonna go through my closet and just organize everything, make it so beautiful, as if it's a five-star hotel. And I told this about my son, that I want this house to shine. I have a lot of beautiful things, but there are some things that I really enjoy. There are some things I don't enjoy anymore, and there are some things that help to the mental clutter. So every single thing. Just a moment. I'm getting my inspiration. So, every single thing you have in your house takes your energy. And I know men clutter even more than women, because you have different boxes, different pieces of different things that no longer working. Well, as women, we are guilty about our, 300,000 pieces of makeup that's probably expired or half empty or something else. But James, slow down. Clothing, yes, we have a lot of clothes and a lot of things. Hey, I want to tell you something. Books and furs and beautiful dresses are not clutter. That includes jewelry too. But I have this new idea I came up with. And this idea is this. If I do not have a place for something to display it beautifully, I cannot have it. Or at least so it's organized. Or it doesn't, or I never really use it. It's a good time to look through these things, because do you notice that sometimes when you are at the office that is nicely organized, it has minimal things, you feel more, you immediately feel more organized. And for me personally, I'm a person, I love decorating, I love flowers, I like different, I have a very particular taste. So if I'll get tired of you guys, I'll be a decorator. I will be decorating things. I have several styles that I like, and one of them is kind of antique. It's very, I can't explain it. It's sort of like old English style, like my house is. I just love very beautiful, very artistically pleasing things. But it has downsides too, because sometimes you can over decorate. Sometimes you can hold on to some things that don't belong there. So it's just fun. It's a great time, by the way, to rearrange your living, to rearrange it. And I have a lot to do myself, honestly. I feel that spirit changes. Who would agree with me that when you clean up and you declutter and you open the windows and you make it a lot more structured, or you just take care of the clutter, it feels amazing. You feel like you have wings, your home has energy. And for many of us, our home is our office. I have been working from home for a while, I mean for a long time actually, and I love it. But Zara, it's still different, let me tell you. It's still different right now because you have a lot less options to, what do you do at other times. So yeah, it's a great time to declutter, okay? Because when we are working, when we are going out, when it's a beautiful day like today in its sun, and you have friends to see, you have a date to go, you have a man or a woman or a wife or husband, whoever, I mean, ask me, I don't want to do it. I want to go have fun. So right now it's a beautiful time to prepare your home. Maybe we'll have some home parties when this is over. I can't wait to have to do something like that when this madness is over. And I am a seller, so I had online. I have not I had. I have online shops, and I have some items that are like, I don't know, do I sell it? Do I keep it? Do I donate it? It's actually a great time for donations because people need something, and for you, it's stealing your space and you are suffocated. So it's a great time to donate something with an open heart, and that's also what I would like to do. And don't donate some garbage. Donate some things that are very usable. People will have it. And I have this beautiful it was cherry wood. I think it's cherry. Is it cherry wood? It's a beautiful red wood, and I love dark wood. It was this beautiful cherry wood high chair for the child, and it was kind of like retro. But when I imagine how difficult it would be to ship it, it was from one of my online shops. I decided to just give it away, and it felt so good because I know there is a child right now that needs it. Sometimes you can put it outside of your house and people will pick it up. So I think Glenn inspired me to talk about this. So Glenn, I hope you're making yourself useful and doing things um, and just keep yourself busy. There is so many, let's be honest, a lot of us put away so many things every day. When we are busy on our regular schedules, there are so many things we don't want to deal with. So it's a good time to take care of those things. Yeah, for my Zoom call people and my inner circle, I'm gonna show you my living room once I declutter it. I don't have like terrible clutter in my living room. It's pretty nice, but I know I have some places where it's a little too much. So I'm gonna show you that when we talk. By the way, also cleaning and organizing is incredible therapy for your mind. It's incredible because when you organize with your hands and your mind, it does the work with your brain. It's like when you wake up, I hate waking up in a mess. I would rather stay late and do the dishes, or or do whatever, because when I create, it's a disaster. So I would rather stay later and make sure it's nice, because if I wake up in the morning in a mess, I'm gonna be upset. So I don't know if that relates to men as well, but that's how it is. So great time. Yeah, exactly. Your hand me downs are gems to someone. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Once one man's garbage is another man's treasure, and it's for real. It's for real. And think about it, when you give something nice to somebody, that person gonna wear that or enjoy that item, and every single time they enjoy it, you get this kind thought from somebody. Trust me. Every single time they do something with your gift, it's they think about you positively. It's a beautiful thing. I know that for sure. I have some gifts that I received from special people to me, and each time I look at it, use it, you feel loved, and you send that love message to the person that gives that to you. It's nice to exchange energy. If you want to get new things, if you want to get new events, if you want to get better people into your life, you have to get rid of something that's no longer working, or somebody that's used up, right? Wayne says, I'm exceedingly neat and clean. I cannot sleep. Yeah, like I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep in a messy bed too. Like if it's messed up, I saw a guy one time. He had in his bed. He had books. He had guns. He had plates, socks, and everything else. So I would never fall asleep in such a mess. No. But on the other side, I'm a very creative person, so sometimes you can see a creative mess. On the other hand, I love aesthetics most of all. I love beauty. So if that would be super minimalist, like super minimalist, when it's like just desk, like need to stop saying this, like, dang. Let's I hope it will encourage you to put one, but the style that is minimalist, it would be a little too much. Maybe okay for work, but it's too much because there is no decor. I would literally sit there if it's technical, the style, it's called industrial or high tech. When it's very technical, very clean lines and no decor, I would be sitting there and I would create in my mind some kind of decor. I would be doing that in my mind. So, but I know men probably prefer, for the most part, more of that kind of style. I think it's nice when you come somewhere and it just like lures you in. You're just like, and you're how you feel yourself. It changes because it's either comfortable or pleasant. Thank you, Lawrence. Happy Happy Easter weekend to you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think Easter in Ukraine is celebrated next weekend, I believe. So anyway, let me read more of my comments, and I'm gonna enjoy the day. So yes, I'm gonna be coming live at least once a week, but you're going to see my videos on the topics consistently, as long as you don't. Why is it so dark? Okay, well, I'm like a ghost. Woo. As long as you don't forget to put thumbs up and to comment on this video. As soon as I reach 50 thumbs up, 50 likes and comments underneath, you will see the next one. So don't go crazy. Don't do it in the first 30 minutes. So I have to post another video. Yes, it's on 19th. That's correct. Declutter for me is moving one stuff from one room to another. No, James, this is not declutter. That's moving stuff. Declutter is when you aggressively declutter everything you don't need and you donate it, discard it, or sell it, or do something with that. All right, let me look at the comments. See there. David, what is PPC? I'm not sure. Them. Yeah, you can try, Glenn. You can try to sell a few things. You never know. You can research and try. Make some cash. According to Ukrainian girls, foreigners means wealthy old Americans who can marry and carry them to America. I don't know. That's according to you. You're right about that. Yeah, if your clothes is worn out, you probably better donating, but you may have some other items that been sitting there, Glenn. Yep, home is your castles. Your castle. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time, James, to focus on these things. Vince says, my daughter has over 200 makeup brushes. Wow. Wow. Hey, it's an art. Okay, you need the correct brush. I love brushes, but I don't definitely do not have 200. She must be good at makeup then. Yes, thank you guys for engagement. I see a lot of people are commenting. So, or commented about spend. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you've been enjoying the Zoom chats. Well, thank you. Yes, I am getting outside. Someone's saying, baby, get outside. Get some fresh air. Yes, I am. I am going outside right now. I telling you guys, personally, I just do not even think about it. I do not think about, I mean, I understand, I realize it, but I have this thing where I check out. If any of you, I want to give you my last tip. If any of you ever have been through major personal crisis, when you going through divorce, when you just lost somebody, when you lost a job, when you lost a friendship, something major, you already know how to deal with the crisis. And you see, in this crisis, we are somewhat united. We can call each other and say, hey, what's going on? This is how I feel. But when you go by yourself through the major crisis, I believe that is even more difficult. Don't you guys think that? That it's a lot more difficult when you are singled out, and you have some major difficult events. Maybe you have losses. You had maybe several losses during the year, or you took a major hit, and you can't really talk about many of those things. So a lot of us been through things, so there is no difference, except in that situation something may depend from you. In this situation nothing depends. My point right now, hi Andrea, I have a girl on my live chat. Woo! Hey Andrea, check out these flowers, it smells so good. For us women, we are a lot more sensual, we are a lot into our senses. So for me, everybody gains if I am inspired and happy. If I can read a book, if I can listen to the music, if I can put my flowers, if I can create some new things for my work or watch a funny show. Oh my god, I was laughing so hard yesterday. We were watching so inappropriately funny things. Oh goodness, I feel like I had an ab workout yesterday. So that's a great replacement, for an ab workout. Hi, Helena. Oh, thank you so much, John. Thank you, John Whelan saying, thank you for euros, international money. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you. Happy Easter. And John is saying, I am glad I found your channel. Happy Easter. Buy yourself an egg. Hey, magic. Done. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. This is actually from Ukraine. Um, I bought it in Ukraine. I don't know if you can see it. I know my lighting is bad. I mean, it's good. It's light, but it's just light blue. It's a light blue with little pearls on it. I bought it in Ukraine 10 or 12 or 11 years ago. I don't remember. But it smells good too. Thank you so much. You see, magic. It came to me. So John Whelan is a sponsor of this live chat. Thank you. Yes, it is. It is very cute, and it's reminds me of home. Andrea, where are you from? And Yelena, hello, Yelena. Good to see you. Welcome. Oh, Andrea is saying, I love your life reflection videos. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad. Right. Sure. Yelena, how are you doing? Get some sun before heading to Florida. Are you talking to me? Are you making fun of how white I am, Bill? You are in a big trouble. Don't worry. I'll be all right. It would be so nice. I was talking with a friend of mine in Florida this morning, and I would so much rather be quarantined in Florida. That would be so much fun. Spanish? Really? Andrea, that is so interesting. Okay, Andrea is saying, let's see. Wait. Andrea is saying Spanish Russian, raised in Spanish, but in a Russian household. So definitely from your school. Wow, this is awesome, Andrea. Oh, thank you. That's probably why I agree 100% on everything you say. Oh, thank you so much. You should drop me a line sometime to my email. Just share. Maybe you have some topics. Or actually, you can just share under the video if you like. Just maybe there is more topics that you enjoy. I want to also, guys, while you're still here, while I'm still here with you, I want to tell you that I want to diversify this channel a little bit, and maybe once a week or twice a week, we'll see. We can have topics that are worldly topics, or just very topics that are relevant no matter what nationality you are, where you live, you know, life reflections, like Andrea just said. So, yes, maybe we could do that. But I want to tell you guys, I really appreciate you. You mean a lot to me. You are my YouTube family, thank you for those of you who've been with me for a long time. Welcome to my new subscribers. And it means a lot to me. And to be able to, reach out and connect with you, because it's just it just feels amazing that it's you can actually make friends if you have a genuine message, if you have good intentions, you can make friends. I met a lot of people, not a lot of people, okay, not a lot of people, but I met some people from my channel, and I made some great friendships. Oh, I will sunburn anyway, Bill. It doesn't matter. I can tan for a year, I still sunburn. So when I go on vacation, I put thick layer of the sunscreen, and I still get a sunburn. And then from red, I go back to white. So that's how it works. Only if it's a long vacation, like many many weeks or couple of months, I can get this little sort of sunkies. But that's okay. And that's another thing. I want to offer you guys a next live video to be about our imperfections, our shortcoming, and what do we do with them. Do we try to mask them? Do we accept them? That has nothing. It has nothing to do with the sunscreen. That's just another topic. So what do you do? Do you just say, oh, I am this way, so everybody should love me? Or do you get obsessed, about, oh my God, I am, not tall enough, not slim enough, not muscular enough? What do you do? Do you brew in that and kind of activate your shortcomings? Do you try to mask them? Or do you develop other parts of your personality? Do you work on other things that make you appealing, attractive, and just happier? Like, what do you do? Do you accept? Do you give up? Or do you find something amazing inside of you that will 100 times compensate for your shortcomings? Because all of us have shortcomings, and the funny things that our shortcoming are actually can be admired a lot by others. You think it's your shortcoming, but people love that about you. Or you have a shortcoming, you think it's a big deal, but people really don't care. Well, hopefully nobody gonna compensate their shortcoming literally like Napoleon did. Because by being short, he made a lot of things happening to compensate. But it's really, he was so concerned about his height that a lot of things that he had done, he would try to compensate for. It was his major insecurity. I love the acceptance, and I love the developing other parts of your personality to be awesome, and have those a lot bigger than the other ones. But this is for another video. I'm just sharing with you. Okay, let's see. Andrea is saying, yes, I definitely write you. There is a lot of Russian immigrants, the east coast of Spain from post-USSR. Awesome. Nice. But by the way, Spain is on my list. As soon as this madness is over, I would love to see Spain and Italy. It was actually on my list for this year. I don't know what's gonna happen, but actually, I know what's gonna happen. One day this is all gonna be over, and we're gonna be living life. Right? Yes, I would love to hear from you, Andrea. That would be great. I don't have that many ladies watching me, so so welcome. Special welcome. Well, of course, you, Yelena, as always. So, guys, I thank you so much again, John. Thank you for John Whelan is an official sponsor. So whoever donates or sends a super chats, you're gonna be named as a sponsor of this live video. You don't have to do it, but if you feel like it, I appreciate it, and it means a lot. And you're gonna have a title. Thank you so much, John Whelan, and I'm so glad you found my channel too. Uh, it's this time when there is so much negativity, when there is so much stress and more restrictions and more things going on. Look for the channels that inspire you and unsubscribe from the channels that just help you to fly through the rabbit hole. So, oh. So seriously, I am right now on a mental diet. I only watch and enjoy. I seriously, once in a while, okay, maybe once a day or every other day, I would watch news for 3 to 5 minutes. I do watch a little bit more of Ukrainian news because I want to understand certain things, and they are not as disturbing because I already know how things work over there. But seriously, it's really joyful because you see, if you are concerned about the crisis, send some money to the people in need. If you can help, buy masks, do something. Don't just eat yourself out. See what you can do, how you can help. It's you can donate food, you can donate a little bit of cash, you can donate what else, you can make a meal. Just do something. If you really such a person that you cannot take your attention from what's going on, take an action. Don't just drown yourself in anxiety and fear, because it's only going to hurt you. If you draw yourself deep into being anxious and fearful, if you are this very empathetic person, you may even get sick. So if you cannot switch it off, do something wonderful. Person next to you, there are donation websites for the COVID-19. Even if it's $5, even if it's $2, even if making a meal, if you have a neighbor that is disabled or something. This is how we can all contribute. We cannot contribute with being paralyzed with fear. And I want to ask Andrea, because if she's in Spain, I know it's tough in Spain as well. So that's what I want to share, is that once you're done, you contributed, switch off the news. The first week I made a mistake of watching a little bit too much news. You don't need that. You get the facts, you are aware, you're not creating anything bad. So switch it off. Watch the movies you always want to watch. Enjoy yourself. I already give you an inspiration and ideas about learning and cleaning and studying and doing all of this. But do something joyful. Watch ridiculously funny things. Laugh, create, clean, and just enjoy yourself. Get on a diet. That's what I'm doing, and I'm not happy about this. But it's a great time to get on a diet, because you are not, listen to me, it's a great time to get on a diet because you cannot go out to eat. So become all renewed and refreshed. So, thank you, James. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. James is saying, you have become a cherished friend. Thank you so much, James. I'm so glad that you have that feeling, and that you feel that connection through the screen. Thank you so much for your friendship and for such a generous donation. And so now, let's see, now John and James are official sponsors of this live video. Thank you so much. I hope that this video will inspire you to do something today that you have not done yet, and you have been putting away, and you do something today and it will bring you joy. This is my order, that all of you guys do something useful. Doing something every day, or at least every other day, that you usually don't do, really helps to distract from this being a hound dog day. I want to say this again for all of you who are still on the call. I'm gonna put my flowers because you can see me anyway. Doing different things during this difficult time can really add to variety that we do not have due to our restrictions. So, if you always have eggs certain way, do it. Is it Groundhog Day? Do I say this correctly? It's like same day every day because a lot of people cannot get out of their home. So, if you are in that situation, do something different. If you're taking walks, take a different walk. I found out an incredible trail and forest next to my house I never knew about. If you always cook meals certain way, cook them a little bit different. If you have like, it's great time to add creativity to your daily actions. I have been reading. It's been such a wonderful experience, and I started reading in the morning because I'm a mother, I run a business, I also have other things in my life that needs my attention. So I've learned that if I want to work out and if I want to read, I need to do this first time in the morning, first thing when I wake up, because if I think I'm gonna do it later, I'm not gonna do it. And if any of you have been a parent, when you open a book to read at night, you know exactly what happens. After first paragraph, you dead. So it's been such a journey to get into my senses and enjoy a delicious book. No, can a book be delicious? Well, the one that I'm reading is. So, to not feel that this is endless and every day is like a day before, it is really awesome to add something new. Another thing that I would like to share with you, since I have all these people right now watching, is put some people that you really care. Anything can be delicious, yes. Tantalizing, yes. All of us have people in our lives, friends, connections that, we don't talk that often. And sometimes, maybe you have a friend and they have 5 children. One of the most beautiful things you can do is, send them a card, send them a dessert, send them a book, give them a call. It really depends on the person, but do something for other people. It's never been as satisfying as it's right now. It's just really a beautiful thing to do. Another short live chat, yes. But James, it comes from my heart. I love it. I may keep this for a day or two, and probably it's gonna go to Patreon because it's a little bit too long. But it was so on my heart. Another short live chat, yes. I wanted to reassure you with this call that I will still be coming live. Thank you, James. And when my heart calls me, I'm gonna break my own new rules and I'm gonna come out. It's just very possible that you can see the live as it airs, but then it will go to the Patreon. Thank you. So, anyways, my dear friends, share your tips about how you stay uplifted. It's such an amazing time to be creative. My mind have been giving me ideas of creativity. I cannot literally sleep at night. I have to have I'm an old-fashioned girl, so I need to have my pencil or paper. So I have to write my idea so I can fall asleep. It's been so insightful for me. So I hope that you change your routine a little bit. You get some fresh air, you put some music, you face. Yes, it's a good time to pray, to meditate, whatever you believe in. Journal. do yourself your own therapy. Just enjoy it. Get into your senses and tell how lucky you are that you are healthy, that you are safe, you have food in your house, you have roof over your head, and you have everything to make it through. You have more than you know. So, thank you so very much, everybody, for being with me for this very short live video. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful to have this wonderful audience. Um, I hope that you have recharging, peaceful, wonderful Easter weekend, Easter Sunday tomorrow. Yes, walks alone in the park. I love it too, Andrea. It's such a beautiful thing. So I hope that you be able to enjoy yourself despite of the news. Switch those news. If you get one thing from this video, switch those news. Imagine that everything is fine. What would you do? Just do your work, use the time, enjoy yourself, give yourself some rest. And if you're active, be active on the videos you like. Give people feedback so they know their work is appreciated. Each time somebody subscribing on the channel for the channel or gives the feedback, it just makes you feel that you are important, and just like everybody else, it's nice to have that reassurance that what you do matters. So thank you so much, everyone, and all of you who have been on the chat. And once again, special thank you to James and John for being sponsors of this live video. And I will see you very soon. If you're active enough on my previous recorded video, you will get a new video to watch. Sooner, right? Have a wonderful weekend.